Alright, what is up guys, N4 here and welcome back to another movie review, and today we're going to be talking about Fast 9, F9, Fast and Furious 9, whatever you want to call it, okay? It has different titles, I suppose, but we're going to be talking about it, and in the comment section below, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys like, hey, I love the Fast and Furious movies, I don't care how over the top they get, I'm always going to be a fan, or are you just like, yeah, these movies ain't really it no more, they too over the top, they too much, they just need to stop making these? I'm in a little bit of both. I think 10 should be the last one. I think that's an appropriate number. But I also still love the movies. I'm always going to have a soft spot for them. So, hey, it's a good time, alright? But we're going to be talking about Fast 9, alright? I've been anticipating this movie for a really long time. And it's finally here. Did it deliver? Did it flop? Well, let's talk about it. Now, even though I love the Fast and Furious movies, I'm going to be completely non-biased, okay? I'm going to be 100% honest, because I'm not just going to be like, oh yeah, this movie was perfect, I would highly recommend it. Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest, I'm going to give my honest opinion on it, because it was not perfect, alright? Let's just say that it wasn't perfect. But, the first half is just going to be me talking about the movie. The second half is going to be like spoiler territory, so once I get there, I'll tell you guys just to give you a warning if you don't want to, get spoiled, you want to watch it on your own accord. So I'll give you guys the indication when I'm about to start spoiling it. But the movie itself, it was a fun time, alright? That's all I gotta say. I was invested throughout, I was smiling, I was laughing, everyone in the theater, they were clapping and having a good time. And honestly, it's something that we all need, alright? After the year that we've had, this is the perfect movie that you need to watch with friends or family and just have a good time with it, alright? It's just something that, something that you can just chill, have a good time with, laugh, and have fun. That's what this movie is. That's all it's trying to be. It's not trying to be Avengers in-game level. It's just trying to be something that you can watch and relax and have a good time with. Yeah, honestly, it's just a feel-good movie, It's just something that's lighthearted, it's fun, it's a really good time to watch, And honestly, I say watch it on the big screen, okay? Go out to the theaters and go watch it, okay? Don't just sit at home and try to watch it at home. Don't try to watch it on your phone or your laptop or tablet or whatever. Go watch it on the big screen. Go experience it the way it is supposed to be viewed, okay? Like, even the people who worked on the movie, they were not trying to release this on any streaming services. They were just like, no, we're going to wait until theaters are open, then we're going to drop this movie. And that's what they did. So, they were very dedicated, because it's a big budget movie. I mean, I wouldn't want to release it to like a streaming service either, but, I can understand why they did. It did get delayed, like, twice, I think, so I was pretty upset about it. Like I said, I was anticipating it. I really wanted to watch the movie, and I finally did in its entirety, and I had a good time with it. Was it perfect? No. But we're going to talk about the pros and the cons. So, starting off with the pros, it's what it should be, okay? It's just a fun, Fast and Furious movie, okay? So if you're wanting to go to a movie that's just fun, something you can just vibe to, this is the movie for you. Funny moments, pretty much just following the same formula these movies have been going by for the last few years. Vin Diesel talking about family, Tyrese trying to be funny. I guess, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like I said, these movies still make money. Literally, Furious 7 and 8 both made over $1 billion at the box office. So, clearly they're doing something right, So, honestly, it's just what you would expect. High action, them talking about family, a few jokes, action, fast cars, pretty much what you would expect. Like I said, this movie is not without its flaws. For one, I think the trailer showed a little too much. Like them showing us Han. Like, how much cooler would it have been if we saw him in the theater for ourselves? Like, instead of them, like, advertising him and, saying justice for Han and all that stuff, it would have been 10 times better if we actually got to experience that for the first time, And another thing that they also showed too much was, John Cena's character, Jacob, him being Dom's brother. I just couldn't buy into that. I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me. Like, it would have been 10 times better if they were like, oh, Jacob is Brian's old partner or something like that. And, because it could have tied into, like, Paul Walker's real life story, because, he passed away. So it would have been a perfect way to kill off his character instead of trying to, like, keep him in the movies Like, I think that would have made more sense, you know, like Jacob's trying to assassinate Brian, or he already did, so now the team's like trying to get revenge, they're trying to take him down at all costs. But I don't know, that's just me. Maybe you prefer the Dom's brother part, I don't know. I would have preferred the Brian storyline instead, because it doesn't make sense. It logically does not make sense. We've been through 9 movies. Every single movie, Dom is talking about family, and we never knew he had a brother. Like, that's a big retcon, and sometimes it can work. But in this one, it didn't really work out for me. I wasn't feeling it. And just because they try to put flashbacks in movies, especially this one, it doesn't mean that it works. Okay, just because you try to put in flashbacks does not mean that it's just a part of the story. Like, think about it, okay? We have Brian. He did all his research on, you know, the Toretto family, and he didn't know that Dom had a brother. Ramsey, a hacker, a CIA level hacker, she did all this research on all of them and didn't know that Dom had a brother. Dom has been against the law in a handful of these movies, and none of the like police officers or researchers or anything, none of them knew that he had a brother. Like, it just doesn't really make sense to me. But that's just me. Another downside was some of the CGI was pretty not so great. Like, it wasn't like downright like terrible, like, oh my god, I can't believe they put this on the big screen, but it was like that doesn't really look good. Like, I understand, you know, the stunts and everything like that. I don't expect it to be top tier or anything, but like, some of the CGI in this just didn't look right. And it had a big enough budget, so I didn't really understand why the CGI looked so poor in some of these scenes. But that's just me. Alright, now everything after this is going to be spoiler territory, okay? So if you don't want to know, you want to watch it by yourself, you want to get everything fresh in your head or anything like that, watch it in your free time. Everything I said up to this point has been in the trailers or has been advertised, alright? But now we're going into some spoiler territory. Alright, and the reason why I think a lot of people say that this movie is too over the top is because, ladies and gentlemen, they actually went to space. They actually went to space in this movie. How crazy is that? Like, people, I think it's honestly because of the people, okay? People were always saying, oh, how'd they go from street racing to outer space? I think the directors and the producers and writers, they listened to that and they were like, you know what, let's give these people a taste of their own medicine, okay? Let's actually send them to space. Hey, I guess. When that happened in the theaters, everyone was clapping. Everyone was cheering. So, I mean, everyone didn't hate it. Yeah, I know that sounds just absurd. Like, if you rewatch the first movie and you rewatch this one, you would not know that these are in the same franchise, okay? You won't. Like, when the people were cheering and stuff, like, they were legit happy. I thought they were like trying to like clown this movie at first, but they were like actually pretty excited for it. I was just sitting there like, they really did that. I can't believe it. Like, I wasn't like mad, but I was like, they really did that. Wow, I can't believe it. So yeah, that was something. An upside is the cast of Tokyo Drift is here. That's a pretty good thing. I really like the cast for this movie. Like, it's just a really feel good cast. You know, I would have liked it 10 times better if Paul Walker was in it, but of course, you know what happened. I was glad that The Rock wasn't in this one. Yeah, it was cool to get a little breather from him for a while. Not that I don't like his character or anything. It was just like, it's cool to get a little break from him. You know, Ramsey's here. I like her character. Han's back. Everyone likes Han. Mia's back. Gotta love Mia. We got John Cena in the mix now. I suppose. I don't know. The John Cena character, Jacob, Toretto, I was mixed for him. Some scenes I liked him, some scenes I didn't. I don't know, it just seemed like all the stuff he was doing was just a little too over the top. Like, there's a better way of going about this dude. And I don't know, it's just his motive just wasn't really hitting for me. And then like the people he were working with like traded on him, then he kind of just went to the good side, and like everyone was just cool about it after all that he put them through. I don't know. You know, like I said, it's just a feel-good movie. It's just something that you can watch and relax and have a good time with. But I think the moment that sold me was the ending scene, where Brian actually comes back. Like I said, his character is still alive in the franchise. Even though Paul Walker's gone, Brian O'Connor is still alive. So they don't actually like show him physically they're all at the Toretto house having a barbecue. Everyone's there. The main, cast is there. The Tokyo Drift gang is there. Everyone's there. They're having a good time. And Dom, he's like, oh, there's a missing chair. Like, there's a missing person here in this available chair. And Letty, she's like, oh, he's on his way. And then Brian, his car, because we know it's his car. He like drives up to the parking lot. I mean, not the parking lot. The drive. What am I thinking of? I keep thinking about drive-through, parking lot, in the parking space, whatever. The drive-through. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm just too excited. Okay, I'm still happy thinking about it. I got this huge smile on my face. I can't help it. Anyways, he pulls up to the house, and then it just cuts off. There is a mid-credit scene though, so stick around for that. There's no like ending credit scene after all the credits, but there is a mid-credit scene, so stick around for that. Yeah, I don't know. I just really enjoyed the movie itself. I know I said, I had a lot of negatives for it, but it's Fast and Furious, okay? We know these aren't, top tier, perfect movies or anything like that, but we still enjoy them for what they are. Now, honestly, the CGI I can excuse, okay? The CGI, I'm not going to be too harsh about that. But it was just the retcons and all the flashbacks and stuff like that. Like, I just couldn't really buy into that. Like, it just seemed like a cash grab, honestly. Like, people were just like, oh my god, Han's still alive. Oh my god, I gotta watch it now. Oh, Dom has a brother. Oh, I gotta watch it now. Oh, Mia's back. Okay, now I gotta watch it, Oh, the Tokyo Drift cast is here. Oh, I gotta watch it. So, I think it was just a lot of cash grab, just a lot of fan service. It was an okay movie, though. I enjoyed it myself. It was a pretty good time. Everyone in the theater, I think they also helped me enjoy it a bit more. They were all laughing, having a good time with it, just like I was. So our energies were all together. Everyone had the same idea. And it's honestly, it was like, how is this happening? How are these people still alive? Like, how is this person still breathing right now? Like, that doesn't obey the laws of physics at all. But then you remember, like, it's Fast and Furious. I'm not going to think about it too hard. But, yeah, I enjoyed the movie, okay? It was fun. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Like I said, not perfect. Had its flaws, but I'm willing to forgive them. It's Fast and Furious. I'm a fan. So I'm going to be just a tad bit biased, not too much. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not going to be too biased. I told you guys the flaws, the things I liked, the things I didn't like. And, that's what it is. This is F9. And honestly, I appreciate this movie because like every character gets their time to shine. All right, obviously Vin Diesel, of course, he's gonna get his time to shine. Letty got her moments to shine. Tyrese and Ludacris, they got their time to shine. Jordana Brewster and everyone else. Everyone just got the little spotlight. Everyone got their little scene. Even Ramsey's character. Even she got her little own dedicated scene to her. Learning how to drive and all that stuff. It was a good time. Not perfect, but it's a good time, okay? It's exactly what we need. We've had a terrible year. Everything bad happened. This is the perfect movie for you to go watch, have a good time with, and just relax, kick back, enjoy it. Enjoy yourself, okay? Because you need it, all right? I promise you, you won't hate the movie, okay? That's something I will say. I know this movie's been receiving some mixed reviews. Some people really enjoyed themselves, like I said, and other people are just like, yeah, you guys went too over the top with this one. I can't do it. I can't believe you guys actually did this. I can't believe y'all actually took these characters to space. But hey, anything is possible in the Fast and Furious franchise, alright? But I will say this, bro. If they actually do what they're talking about right now with Universal Studios and stuff like that, like this Fast and Furious and Jurassic World crossover event, then I will be completely done with this franchise, okay? Please don't do that, okay? You guys going to space, sorry, I can somewhat get with, okay? You guys dragging a vault all around the city with 2 cars, okay. You guys going down this 80-mile runway in the airport, okay. You guys driving cars out of a plane, parachuting, okay. But cars and dinosaurs, I draw the line somewhere. But if you enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like on it, share it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so you can get more content like this, more movie reviews, and all that good stuff, man. But I'm NA4 and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.